Hi! Well, today we're making cookies. So welcome to Julie the Thrifty Designer. I'm going to show you what my grandchildren have done and what I have done. So stay tuned and see all our details. It was a lot of fun today. We went to church first and then came home and we have made cookies. So stay tuned. And to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel, fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carols, fa la 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 la. My least favorite part. Just eat her own chunk there. She just sneezed all over the cookie dough. Plus she licked it. So let me see it right there. That piece right there is uncookie dough cooking. We're not going to be able to do that. You can't do that. Well, throw it away. So we're having cookies here. And we've got, like, you know how kids are. Look at the mess. Isn't this fun? But you know what? I love it. This is Grandma having fun with her grandchildren. Here's the other great grandma having fun with the grandchildren.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hello.
The boys are outside.
Yeah, I know they are. So we've got cookies. We've got a couple of them in the oven already. And we're waiting to be able to put these in. Okay, it's adult time now on making cookies. Now, I have to be gluten-free for mine. And so what I have done is I buy this. These are really good Sweet Loren's, and they are gluten-free sugar cookies. And these are the most tasty sugar cookies for being gluten-free I think I've ever had. And so I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this for my cookies. Alright, these cookies are literally just already rolled up in little balls. I can't speak today. So I have some parchment lined, and you know what I'm going to simply do? I'm going to just place them over there, and then I am going to press a nice deep well in the middle of these cookies. Now, I have showed you already this right here. Okay, it's the same cream cheese filling, and it's my almond filling. And this one, although my batch, when I made mine, I've made mine with some Swerve sweetener and stevia instead of a lot of sugar. I'm trying to cut back at least some of my sugar. It may not be a lot, but a little. So this is really tasty. So what I have now in here is just this little bit of, in my well that I made. Oh, talk about the best flavored. And all I'm going to do is just do that. And we'll make a bunch of those up because I have 3 packets of them. And these are my gluten-free cookies that I can eat. And oh, do they taste amazing. So when those bake, I may have actually put a little too much of the cream cheese. I'll probably take a little bit of that back out of there. But again, simply, and I'm going to spread them out so they're far enough apart. And then I'll just take my thumb and press a nice deep well in it. And make it so that it'll hold right in here, my goodie here. And I just kind of put some in it. And it will be very tasty. Okay, there's how they look, all made up and ready to bake. And I have children, they were telling stories. You were telling the story of Mary and Joseph, huh? And baby Jesus. Yeah. Very nice.
Huh?
Okay, what we have done is made them in the logs. And this one is the one my sister-in-law made, and she has packaged them in some cute little tins. They've got birds on them, and she's giving these as gifts, but she gave them from her to some co-workers at work. But these cookies are the best flavored cookies. These ones aren't gluten-free, so I can't taste them to see if they really taste good or not. But I tell you,
they're very good.
They're really good. Okay, they're saying They're good.
They're real good.
So you guys going to have to follow this recipe and give it a try. It is a staple in our house. My children have told me if I don't make them, they're going to be really upset with me. So, see, you just wrap them up and put them in the tins, and they are delicious. Okay, I am going to show you how I make an amazing cream cheese filling for my sugar cookies. I love, 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 love this. And so anyway, I have cream cheese here. About a half of those bricks that you can get at Sam's Club, the big long bricks. It's about half of it here, okay? Give or take. And so again, I don't measure. I'm sorry, folks. I'm terrible about it. So I'm showing you how I do it. I just kind of eyeball it, and I sprinkle in. Get back, Kerrigan. I sprinkle in till I think it looks about like the amount I would like it to be. Okay, and that was sugar, by the way. This is the Turbinado King Sugar Private Selections, which I get from King Soopers, which is, I can't think of what Kroger. It's a Kroger store. And so then I have, the next thing I have is pure almond extract. And again, I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm just dumping some in. I like this fairly flavored. I would say at least a tablespoon full of the almond. I might even add more. And then I have, again, my vanilla. And I do the same thing. And I just kind of dump it in and eyeball the amount. And I'd say that's about the amount I like on that. Then I have heavy whipping cream from the Kroger or King Soopers here in Colorado, or at least on the western slope, the Denver area. And then again, I'm just going to pour some in because I need to thin it down just a little bit. And I don't need a lot of it. And let me set this off to the side. I'll use that in a little bit. And then I just take my mixer and I just start, and you can use whatever one you have. And I just start blending it. So I'll show you this in a little bit when I get done. Okay, see how creamy it looks, but it's definitely not sweet enough. I tasted it, and so I'm putting in again about the same amount that I initially sprinkled on it. So that is twice, at least twice that much. I also had put in more heavy whipping cream, about the same amount as what I had before. It's just not quite sweet enough. I'll put a little bit more because it's still quite thick. And I didn't think it had enough almond flavor. So I'm putting a little bit more almond in it. I like it kind of on the strong side. This is where you put it to your taste. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so that amount of sweetener was right. Now you don't want this to be overly sweet. This is a medium sweet. Although you can make it as sweet as you want. I have grandchildren throwing a fit. Okay, so I hope you can see how nice and creamy. It's thick, kind of like peanut butter, but you can butter with it. And that's what we're going to be doing. And I will be showing you next on how we're going to do it. I have grandchildren that wanted to see me cook this. So I will show you what we're going to do with this next. Okay, so now what I do is just buy the Pillsbury Doughboy sugar cookies. And I'll show you next what I do with it. Okay, as you can see, I have cookie dough and I have just slit the side of it. And maybe this is something you don't really want to see, me taking it out of the wrapper. But what I'm going to do is then take half of it, and I have some flour. Do I need to show this? I don't think I do. I'm not going to bore you all with this. But I'm going to take it and I'm going to roll it out and make it nice and thin. And I'll show you that when I get done. Okay, so now I have it like this. And then this lovely whipped cream that I made, or not whipped cream, but cream cheese. I just put some on, trying to make it so you can see. And we'll just spread it around. You want to make it pretty liberal amount. Just have fun with it. And that's a pretty good amount for what I have right here. And then I take one of these. I love these. These things are amazing. And it will start it for me. And I'll start the rolling process. Because what I'm doing is making a log. Now, since it's made from sugar cookies, it will go flat instead of staying in the log shape. But that's okay. They are amazing. I love it, love it. And then I have a couple of them. And I have this big pan lined with parchment. And I'm going to scoop these up like this. And then I'm going to stick it on here. And we're just going to let it, I'm going to make another one just like it. And then we bake it at 350 degrees for approximately 20 minutes to a half an hour, depending on your oven. I start checking it after 15 minutes, and then I kind of watch it until I just want it to be a light, beautiful golden brown. So I will show you after I get the next one made, and then I'll show you after that, after it's baked. Okay, so now as you can see, I have them beside each other, and I've got them spaced so that they are going to spread and they're going to connect right here in the middle. But it'll look nice. So what I did is I had damp hands and I just kind of got them wet a little bit on the top. And then I'm using more of the turbinado sugar. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit along the top like this, just to add a little sparkle and shine after they're baked. So you'll see them after I get done baking them. Okay, I want to show you. Isn't that look pretty? It's nice and a light golden brown. Oh, they are so delicious. I absolutely love how those turned out. And then here is mine. Mine are gluten-free. Now, they're not sugar-free on the cookie itself. It's just gluten-free. But the center, I made a little less sugar just so I could at least cut back on it a little bit. So that's how those cooked. Don't they look delicious? Trust me, I had to sneak one. Yummy! So here's how they look. And then I guess the mess of my grandchildren's cookies. We have them stacked over here. I haven't broken them apart yet or anything. Some of them just got a little too close, and the decorating here, you know, you can see them. So, you know, it's a lot of fun. So there we are. Isn't that neat? It's yummy. I hope you can use this cookie recipe and enjoy eating it. Well, I hope we were able to give you some fun ideas for making cookies. Oh, it's been a great day today. We've had a lot of fun. I still have children having fun, and I love them so much. But anyway, I hope the cookies was recipes you can use. They're very simple, just a little time consuming, I guess, a little bit, since it's just already made cookie doughs. It works. So you all have fun with Christmas cookies. I hope you'll get this in time to be able to try making some yourself, especially my sugar cookies with the cream cheese filling. Oh, are they good? So anyway, you all take care, and God bless, and happy decorating.